Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. It's a Spiritual Warrior UK here. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. Thank you for finding me. Remember that you always come across videos for a reason, and this channel is no different. So these are general collective readings, but something's brought you here, so take what resonates and just leave the rest behind. If you are returning, then thank you for all your wonderful likes and shares. I'm so grateful for your wonderful support on this community. We do have a lovely lot of people on here. It's growing steadily, which is what I want. I'm getting more regular with my videos, which I finally got round to getting myself a timetable on here. It's just that YouTube does take quite a long time to edit the videos and to upload. If you'd like to do an energy exchange, I do have a list of cards if you would like me to change them up, or there is a PayPal donation if you would like to donate anything to the channel. Then I'm truly grateful for that. Just enables me to just keep putting out all this content and support you on this journey wherever you are. So today this is going out on a Wednesday, and so this is our sacred union, twin flame, couples, whatever it is you like to call it, whatever your label is, doesn't really matter. It's just about supporting you and giving you some insight in what is currently going on. Now, astrologically, we have got a huge amount going on. The energies are quite full on. They're quite intense at the moment. We've got our partial lunar eclipse going on at the end of the week, as well as the full moon in Taurus. So expect the energies to be a little bit unsettled. Keep yourself grounded in, but let's just have a look at the overall energies of your connection. Okay, these three fell out, and we're just going to take one, but I'm guided to do them. We've got a time for healing. She's getting quite a lot from that card. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sag, which we're not far off. Nothing yet is set in stone. It's interesting because what I have been getting in my readings in the last couple of weeks is that this is unfinished business. If you do follow me, then I think it was the last couple of videos that I did, I got this. That there is something about, there is some sort of unfinished business that's going on. It felt like it was with a person. I'm just going to clear the energies a little bit. I'm getting the same sort of energy here. There is a lot going on in November, and what they're actually just sort of showing me is almost like lights kind of zigzagging throughout the atmosphere, throughout it feels like it's a portal. I keep getting this. I think it was the last full moon, I got that there were like 9 portals, and I looked back and I tried to find 9. I couldn't find 9. But I keep getting that there's more portals that are around that we don't know, and I feel like it's kind of like a timeline shift. It feels like there's just a real intensity for ascension at the moment, that there's lots of purging, there's lots of people awakening, there's lots of collective stuff going on at the moment, and I feel a lot of stuff that's going on is about the collective energy rather than just our individual energy, though of course we do get caught up in that. So yeah, it feels very kind of mystical is the word that I want to give it, because it feels like that we are kind of going into this new earth. Well, the new earth is already here, actually, is what I'm being told, but there is a new paradigm, that there's new energy, there's new light codes, there's a new way of being. And for me, really within my experience of twin flame, is that a lot of this has been about this understanding of a way of being, rather than it being with a person, that it's much more of an energy, that it's much more of a, I kind of want to say end goal, but I don't know whether that's the kind of right words. Spirit just shrugging. You can use that, they're saying. So Sorry, I have a very funny guide that pops in every now and again. I haven't seen him for a while and he's just come back. It always makes me laugh. I just got a big smile on my face. So yes, sorry, he's just completely distracted me. I wasn't expecting his energy to come in. So I feel that, what was I saying? Twin flame. So I feel like, you know, the twin flame journey is, it's a ride, isn't it? It really is a ride. And I feel that a lot of it is about our way of being, of our true self, and raising ourselves to such a high place within our beings. I don't even want to say within our bodies, I want to say within our beings, because I feel this is so multi-dimensional at the moment. And I feel that manifestation is upping, like rebirthing is upping. I'm getting that a lot as well. It's like there's new energy, there's a new start, there's a new way. It's all kind of new. Yeah, so let's just pull up another card and see what's happening for these connections, please, at this time. Oh, okay, they're flying out. So what have we got? Dreamscape, dream work, subconscious, and imagination. This makes perfect sense to me. What actually is jumping out of this card is the solar plexus, is all the yellow. I feel like this is a very enlightened card, and I feel like there's a lot going on in dream state at the moment. So if you're waking up feeling really, really tired, it's like you're on the night shift. As one of my beautiful spiritual workers, spiritual guides used to tell me, it's like you've been doing the night shift, you're not closing down properly. But I feel actually this is a necessity. I feel it's about putting out there what it is you want, your goals, where you want to go. I feel like there's a lot of your development, your transformation. It's like having your eye on the ball. And I feel like this is all positive. For me, this is like the sun coming up. It's like all this yellow. I know there's orange in it, but I'm just seeing it as yellow. I'm also really drawn to the crystals down here. I feel like there's heart energy emerging in this. And it's, you know, keep your eye on the goal is what I'm hearing. Not eye on the ball is a saying that I would use, but it's keep your eye on the goal. Oh wow, look at, yeah, transformation. And we've got the butterfly here and then transformation. So that's what I feel. I feel like you know, a lot of what this whole journey is that sometimes we question it. Sometimes, you know, what's going on with my person? It's been such a painful process, you know, what it was all about. You know, questions. We love our questions as humans because we want to make sense of everything, and sometimes we don't know what the bigger picture is. I love how they bring this all together, but we know that as we go through all our processes, it becomes a time for healing through the lifetimes, through everything that we've been through. And remember that nothing is set in stone, because we have the ability to change our timelines. We have the ability to change what it is we're seeing. So if something is said in this reading, for example, and you don't like it and it triggers you, then focus on how you want that to change. Focus on how you don't want that outcome to be for you. That's how you manifest it. That's how you change your timelines, because nothing is set in stone. You've got to have the belief. You've got to have the determination. You know, synchronicity, expect the unexpected. Transformation is about yeah, I just kind of feel like there's it's what was I getting in the last reading? Unfinished business. I've had that in 2 readings, and I'm feeling exactly the same. So I'm going to get a card for divine masculine, divine feminine, and the connection. I'm using these cards and I've got a bit of paper pinned to the wall because I always forget what the meaning is, because I don't use these, and I do love these cards. I think this is the Tarot of Love or something like that. The Art of Love Tarot, and it's beautiful, but it's quite difficult to shuffle. And all the suits are called something else, so it does get me a little bit confused. Just an update on my deck that I've got coming out. It's in transit at the moment. It's all printed. It's very exciting. It's called The Rise of the Warrior Oracle. And it's 56 oracle deck. It's a bigger deck, so it's probably about this size, a little bit bigger than the normal tarot, which is kind of like that. And It's comes with a guidebook to help you understand the cards in reverse and the upright. So there are different meanings, and it's there to just really help and guide you. I'm hoping that a lot of the imagery is gonna, you can tune into the imagery, and then you can just get your sense of what it is from then to help you develop your intuition. But the guidebook is there if you are struggling with that. So I can't wait for it to come. It's been a really long process to get there, because it was really important for me that the artwork was very special. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did in putting it together, and I'm currently doing the tarot that goes with it, but that will probably be about 8 months, if not a year, this time next year, before that is actually released, even though I'm getting all the downloads for that at the moment. Anyhow, we digress. So let's get a card for the Divine Feminine, please. Okay, that was quick. 9 of Stars. So I just have to look what stars. So that's the 9 of Wands. Okay, that's for the Divine Feminine. I'm going to get them all out. For the Divine Masculine, please. Card for the Divine Masculine, please. Current energies. Divine Masculine, please, Spirit. Divine Masculine. Thank you. Got the Page of Trees. Look at that card. Dreamer, Page of Pentacles. Interesting that that's the Dreamer, and we've got Dream State here. Very interesting. And the connection, please. Overall energy for the connection, please. Overall energy for the connection, please. Okay, wants to connect. Okay, bottom of the deck, we've got the 9 of Trees, which is the 9 of Pentacles. And that's all about kind of wanting to get somewhere better, you know, independent, self-reliance. Oh, King of Hearts, the healer for the connection. Lovely. Okay, let's just dive into this. Let's just see what we get. Just need to grab a quick drink. Okay. I feel like the energies for the Divine Feminine is very grounding at the moment. Well, she's trying to ground. I feel like there's stuff coming up that she's been purging. It's almost like old thoughts. If it's not a deep dark state, then I feel like it's just thoughts like popping in of past experiences with this connection. And this is if you're in separation at the moment. This is what I'm getting for this. You know, so just take what resonates. And I feel like if you're not in communication at all, I feel like it's been separated for quite a long time. I'm feeling the number 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. I actually feel like it's not 3 weeks. I feel like it's much longer. So this could be around the 3-year mark. Since you met, since the whole process, since you've been awareness of this. Again, you know, I'm just getting a 3. This might be significant also in the month of March that's also coming in. Or you're seeing 3s. Take it as it resonates. I'm just getting a big 3 around this. And also, of course, they're bringing me to the Major Arcana. And the 3 is the Empress. You know, and that's about, okay, I love that. That's about, you know, your progression, your nurturing, your creativity, you know, moving into yourself. And what this journey has brought you is into yourself, into a greater version of yourself, into your higher self. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like, you know, you are at a stage where you're either walking away, you really don't want this. I don't know why you're watching this video, but I feel like it's like I can't really be investing any more time within this. I'm not seeing anything. I have to go on and live my life. I feel that there was a decision that was made for some of you. I feel like for others, again, I'm getting that this is for separation, that the door is always kind of kept open. I feel like you are carrying on with your life and you're creating what it is that you want to create, but I feel they're showing me the door that's just open. It's not wide open, it's just a little, you know, it's like a little crick in the door. It's just like that. There's like a little opening that's there. It's there. I haven't completely shut it out. Whereas I feel like there's another section that I've just shut it out and it's like I can't carry on with this. It's too damaging for me. I can completely resonate with that. So, you know, you have to do whatever is right for you, but always keep an open heart, always send love and light to your person, and remember that they are on their journey and they are wherever they are supposed to be. And you know, within this journey, the energies change so quickly, from no communication to communication and vice versa, that it's always difficult to say exactly you know, where things are going with regards to long term, because things are so changeable, the energies are so changeable, and with all this big powerful energy that we've got coming in for the rest of the year, it's like always keep your heart open, continue on your path, but just keep your heart open. I feel for the masculines that they are in a much more confident place. I feel like they have been planting the roots. They're showing me these roots that are going down really, really deep that they never had before. I feel that they've been working on their self-confidence, and this is where these roots go down. I feel like the soil and the stability of themselves, of their being, was very unstable. It wasn't rooted, it wasn't grounded. I get a sense that they didn't really know who they were. There might have been an aura of what I put on and what I put out there, but very much in a lot of pretense and mask. And I feel like they've come to peace with a lot of things that have happened in their life, and also that there is a much higher awareness. I'm really being drawn to like these 3 points here, and for me that feels like sacral, heart, and crown. I was going to say third eye, but no, it's crown, because I feel like they are in quite an aligned place, in a good stable place at the moment, and trying to correct things that they have done wrong, in trying to take the right path, and trying to make things good in their world, in their lives. Yeah, it feels that's yeah, lots of yellow, lots of sun energy. I feel like this kind of dream state, and it's the dreamer. I feel like these two really kind of going hand in hand for the divine masculine in their transformation, in their grounding. And what's interesting is that she's got this leaf. For me, it's almost like the root that's taking them down, that's grounding them to the earth in a much more mature, I'm also hearing emotionally mature place. So I feel like the connection, the King of Hearts, it doesn't get any better than the King of Cups. Emotionally balanced, mature, solid ground, stable love. And I feel like with the connection, that's always there. That's always there in the deep undergrowth is what I'm feeling. But in the deep undergrowth of the 5D, you know, that's always there. That connection through other lifetimes, through other realms, is deep seated, and that's why it's so intense. That's why it's so difficult when there's not communication, because the draw is so intense, and it's like, you know, am I going mad, and you know, and is this just kind of I can't think of the word, toxic, and you know, self-sabotage is actually what I was thinking of, but toxic came out my mouth. So, you know, we'll put that in the mix as well. But there is a deep love there, and this is all about, you know, understanding this path is about your mirror. It's about the other part of you that has their flaws, has their inabilities, as you do, but on different levels. Again, being drawn to the bottom of the deck, which is the Nine of Trees, which is the refinement in this deck. And what I'm really being drawn to is the moon. I feel like the moon, the next full moon, which is the moon in Taurus, is quite significant. I feel that there's lots of shifts. Of course, it is the partial solar, and solar eclipses are all about transformation. They are quite intense, they're quite powerful. I will be doing a reading on that. I believe that that's Friday, so I might do a pick a pile on it. We'll see how my timing goes. Okay, so let's have a look. Can we get some more cards for, actually I'm going to use a different deck. Okay, for the divine feminine. Okay, tell me about this weariness. We've got the Nine of Wands here. Give me some more on the Nine of Wands for the divine feminine. Please, Spirit, with regards to this connection, where is she going with this connection, please? Where is she going with this connection, divine feminine, please? Okay. I feel like there's like a layer of grief that's being brought up. Again, been drawn to the bottom of the deck. Okay, just been okay. I'm just getting some throat chakra spray. I don't know why. I'm not feeling anything in my throat, but just go with what I'm told. So let's have a look here. All right, we've got King of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the King of Wands in reverse. Got the Five of Cups and Eight of Pentacles were at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm kind of getting with this is I'm feeling the worn out is the instability, the disloyalty, the broken promises, the ungroundedness, the instability of this connection has it's really interesting how I put the cards. It's just like one tier has really kind of brought you to your knees, and I feel like that was then, and now I feel like they're showing me you like stepping up the ladder and working hard, perfectioning your tools, you know, perfectioning your craft really is what I want to say, you know, taking steady effort, you know, working forwards, repairing yourself, and letting go of the grief, letting go of the sadness, and really kind of moving past that, really moving forward in moving to a different place, in you know, this definitely feels like for people that are not in communication. So if you, I don't know whether this reading will be for you, because this is really where I feel like I am with it. You know, take it as it resonates. If it's calling for you, let's just see where the masculine is with regards to this connection, please. All the masculine energy. You know, I do always try to get people to use this as the masculine and feminine within them as we hold both, but a lot of people watch this for connections, of course. Okay, any more? How does the masculine feel about the feminine, please? Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Six of Swords. So things kind of getting calmer, but also like kind of had to move away. Interesting that the Queen of Cups is in reverse, and we've got the Ace of Swords. I feel like, you know, I had to move away, I had to, and also I've got the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but also the Empress. What I'm feeling, so it's interesting that we've got two Queens and two Kings. Yeah, really, really interesting. I feel like it's almost like the intensity I'm not getting somebody else. I'm not getting that energy with this, just as I noticed that there were two queens here. I'm feeling that it's almost like I had to move away. What I'm feeling is it's like these Four Swords is what I'm actually being drawn to on this, and the Four of Swords is about solitude, it's about self-care, seeing things differently, you know, some rest and moving away and having to see things differently, like from another angle. It's almost a little bit like hangman energies that I'm getting with this, because of the emotional insecurity that was there, you know, not being strong enough, not being able to open up, not being able to let in these feelings, and but also feeling sad about this and also being aware of this. I mean, we've got the Ace of Swords, it says exactly the same thing, you know, lack of communication, inability to kind of focus and move forward with this connection, but working with the feminine energy, because I feel that this is their energy. It's like seeing you as the Empress, seeing you as everything that they want. You know, we've got the Dove here, you know, relationships, coupledness, you know, seeing you in your glory as this beautiful soul of everything that they ever wished for, and they want it to grow, they want it to develop, and I feel like they've been watching you from afar. That's what I'm saying, what I'm hearing, and I feel like they are have experienced loneliness. I feel that I feel like there is this, I know we've not spoken for a while, I know that there is this kind of low vibe between us, and I feel like there is something around this in the need to put it right, in the need to heal this. So let's just have a look at the connection. I'll just use a different dot. So it's interesting to heal this, and we've got the King of Hearts with this connection. So I feel like individually it's a similar kind of thing at the moment, but obviously on different areas. Okay, Spirit, give me some information on this connection, please, on the energies of the connection. Energies of the connection, please. Energies of the connection. Thank you. We've got the moon. 2 lots of moon. Oh, the moon and the tower. Whoa. Okay, just going to move that over a little bit so you can see. The energies of the connection, the moon and the tower, and also felt like this was the moon here. Again, what I'm getting with this is that I feel like this this full moon is quite significant in breaking down barriers, is what I'm hearing of the connection, barriers of the connections, where I feel like I'm being shown this, it's like you've gone in completely 2 different directions of each other, and I feel like that was never the intention. I feel like it was about, you know, we have free will, absolutely. And that's why sometimes this feels so difficult, because you feel the connection, but everybody has free will. So when you tune into the energies, you know, what you feel is that portal of opportunity for them to take that path. And, you know, very much at the last minute, they can always change their mind. They can, and spirit tries to bring you back onto the path. And I feel like things are illuminating. I feel like the path opportunity, the portal is in front of you. I feel it's not been taken in the past, and there is something about this being shown and things being shaken up. Okay, tell me more about this moon, please, for the twins or the connections. What's this moon? This new full moon in Taurus, please. With the partial solar eclipse. What do we need to know, please? Thank you. The void. It's almost about being bare. Like, I want to say the word vulnerability. It's I'm hearing kind of stripped bare. It all being stripped back. You know, a lot of this journey is about the shadows. Nearly all of it. It's about the shadows, our own shadows, and it's about working with the light and moving through the shadow energy, and the ego, and letting go of the ego, and sitting in our hearts and looking at the dark. You can't just sit in the light. You've got to be able to look at the dark. When you look at the dark, you know what it feels like to sit in the light, and that's the balance. That's always the yin and yang. This is the dark moon. It creates a void. When you sit in the shadow, when you sit in the dark, it's about stepping into that light. You know, the moon is about secrets. It's about uncertainty, instability, anxiety, fear. And if you sit in that negative shadow, if you sit in that state, then your world does come tumbling down. You do get shakeups because it's that negative energy. You're sitting with your shadow self. You're not taking the right steps forward. So I do feel like there's something around this moon energy that is going to shift things around. That's going to let this void, please. Bring things to light. So we've got the 3 of Cups and we've got the Chariot. Wow. I mean, out of 4 cards, we've got 3 major arcanas. I've got big spirit shivers going on at the moment. I feel, you know, when I was talking about the light and the dark, look at the horses, the light and the dark. And this deck, on the Chariot, they're not all like this. You know, a lot of the cards are very different. For me, this is the yin and the yang. You know, you can't move forward unless the horses are going in the same direction. You can't really move forward unless your masculine and feminine energy is balanced and you're on the same course. You can't move forward if you only sit in the light and you don't ever look at the dark. You don't ever look at the shadows. Because that's not real. It doesn't work like that. Where there is light, there is dark. And I feel like, spirit shivers. I feel like there's something around this moon that helps you really address part of the darkness, but in a really positive way, that allow things to move forward, that allow things to bring about more harmony, bring about more union with the self, union with others. I mean, this card is about meetup for me. Okay, and then moving into moving past this full moon, please, in Taurus, and moving forward to the end of 2021 for this connection, please, the connection energy. And just have one card, please. Okay, I know it kind of flipped on its side, but I am drawn to put it in its upright, another major arcana. And this is about higher ascension. You know, the Hierophant is about learning. It's about your spiritual lesson. It can mean marriage. It can mean bigger commitment. What I'm getting here is a bigger commitment to yourself. Going within and getting a bigger commitment to yourself. Wow. Okay, so I would definitely do a reading which will be uploaded on Friday. I might do it as a pick a pile. Let's see how it goes. Let me just get some guidance, please, for these connections. Guidance just for this connection, please, Spirit. Just one card, please. Anything? Okay. Oh, goodness me. Utopia, of course. Peace, serenity, and paradise. 2 dolphins here. The dolphins, what I'm getting is, you know, it is the creature, oh God, spirit shivers, of this realm and the spiritual realm. Being able to connect out of that. They have the sonar response where they can communicate with each other, being miles and miles away. And a lot of this is what the connection is about. It's like the crystal world. It's like the crystal realm. Really being drawn to the Merkaba up here. You know, the higher dimensions, a different way of communicating. Wow, wow. Exploration, boldness, the unknown, and limitless. And we have to sit in this exploration of a new world, of a new way, of a new love. Look at the colors of these cards. Wow. Interesting couple of weeks ahead, guys. I hope you found that useful. I am doing a winter solstice meditation cacao ceremony. You can book that on the website, which is the spiritualwarrior.uk. As you can with all my offerings. The solstice is going to take place on Sunday the 19th, just a few days before the winter solstice itself. It's at 4 p.m. UK time, but it is recorded. Go to the website now, you can book that. I hope that you join me. It's a live event. As I said, it's recorded and then you get sent that after. Also, what I'm going to say is please sign up to the newsletter. I'm sending out, I've got myself really organized. I'm sending out newsletters every week now, but I'm putting in a lot more content within this. So you're going to get downloads, you're going to get things that you can download and use yourself, as well as light codes, as well as emotional freedom technique, and different things that I do within my spiritual coaching practice. So again, if you go to the website on the main page, scroll down to the bottom, you can put in your details to sign up to the newsletter, and then you'll be involved in all the discounts, all the things that I've got going on. You will get first dibs at my oracle deck as well. That will be a pre-sale price once I've got some sort of understanding of when they're going to turn up, so you won't be waiting ages for it. Yeah, exciting in times ahead, guys. Lot planned for 2022, so join me on this wonderful journey, and I'll catch up with you again soon. Lots of love.